was out there. Peter Mandelson wouldn't have survived the vetting for a kids' football club, and rightly so. And yet we're expected to believe from those benches that it's nothing to see here.
A sharp warning about public trust turned into one of the most uncomfortable moments in Parliament this week, after an MP accused the government of arrogance, weak accountability, and treating serious concerns like a joke.
Instead of a meritocracy, it's a chumocracy. And that is at the nub of this. We cannot get answers as to why this was done.
But the moment that stunned the chamber came when the MP directly challenged the Prime Minister's image and asked a question nobody in the room seemed prepared for. Stay through the full clip to hear the line that triggered the loudest reaction.
I just want to put two things on record here before I commence my remarks. So the Labour Party don't stand for election in Northern Ireland. We do not have elections next week or the week after. So everything I'm about to say has got absolutely nothing to do with a so-called political stunt, but everything to do with the integrity of this House. And by the way, I find patronising the context that we shouldn't be discussing these things because the government of the day want to get on with the cost of living. I have had 2 car bombs at the edges of my constituency in the last 5 weeks, so believe me, there are much bigger things that I would prefer to be talking about at this time. However, it is incumbent upon everybody in this House to make sure that everything we're doing is completely above board. Now, last week, I posed the question. I don't know why Mandelson was appointed. Prime Minister then said it was a mistake. But here's what I don't understand. Everything that was out there about Mandelson that would have been cause for concern was open source material. It was out there. Peter Mandelson wouldn't have survived the vetting for a kids' football club, and rightly so. And yet we're expected to believe from those benches that it's nothing to see here, we're going to do some process here and there, it's a bit of a hoo-ha, as if there's been a bit of opprobrium around an appointment of a local Rotary club. But don't worry about that. It seems to be jobs for the boys going great guns over the road there. Instead of a meritocracy, it's a chumocracy. And that is at the nub of this. We cannot get answers as to why this was done. So what I'm asking today, will the real Prime Minister please stand up? Please stand up. Is it the man who wanted to tread lightly on our lives? Is it the man who promised a decade of national renewal? Is it the man who said that he was going to do things by the book and better? Because in my nearly 2 years here, I have not seen that. This should not be about party politics. This should be about doing the right thing. And I'm here as one member of my party. So I'm aware that I'm speaking from a place of privilege myself. But believe you me, there's a stink here. And the public smell it. And if we're serious about getting better in terms of making our constituents' lives better, in terms of proving that this place can deliver, well, every single person here today has a choice. Make the right one.
The speech highlighted how quickly political debates can shift from policy to trust and credibility. Moments like this often shape public perception far beyond Parliament itself. Subscribe for more political breakdowns and key debate moments.